So there was another question about numbers that had whole numbers attached also. So I'm going to give you another example about how to do the multiplication using properties. So the first thing we need to do is we need to take our 1 and 25 hundredths. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it into a fraction, but I'm going to turn it into an improper fraction. So I know that my 1 would be, if I'm talking about hundredths place, I know it's going to be 100 hundredths. Then I have 25 hundredths, so my number is going to actually be 125 hundredths. I'm going to take my second number, 1 and 5 tenths. 1 is 10 tenths, plus 5 tenths is going to give me 15 tenths. So that's going to be my first step before I do now my parentheses. So my next step is going to be, again, to take these apart. So I'm going to do parenthesis 125 times my unit fraction 1/100th times whole number 15 times unit fraction 1/10 parentheses. I'm next going to do my whole number multiplication. So I'm going to do 125 times 15, which I'm not going to do the work for you. I'm just going to show you what the answer is. You can do the work on your own. So my answer to 125 times 15 is 1,875. I'm then going to do 1/100th times 1/10. So remember, 1 times 1 is 1. 100 times 10 is 1,000. So I'm now left with the problem 1,875 times 1,000, which is going to give me 1,875 over 1,000. And then when I write that as a decimal, remember improper fraction again. So 1,000 a thousandths is going to be 1 whole. And then I'm left with 875 thousandths. So it would be 875. And I'll just move that over a little bit. So my final answer is going to be 1.875, 1 and 875 thousandths.